All right, give me a second. I know chat was chatting. Your girl's gonna get it all up and running for you guys. Give me 1 minute. Wish I we'll see. There's other solid news. I ain't again, a lot of these stocks on the day before, right? Sometimes we gotta wait for them to we gotta wait for the market to open for like momentum and everything to kind of shift. So let's see, what it's gonna do. Do I use a stop loss? Yes, that's my favorite. I don't trade loss. Thank you so much for sharing the live star. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys are able to hit that share button and help your girl out, it helps me out drastically. Tremendously. If you guys are able to do that, I greatly appreciate it. It does not hurt to bring somebody in, or share the information, guys. It's absolutely free. The more people you bring in, the more people you get involved in the market, again, the better it is for everybody, right? It doesn't take away from you guys or anybody else if they make $1 million or $2 million or however much money they make. It doesn't take away anything from them, from you. Essentially, more people involved in the market, the better it is for everybody else. EL and L, I'll take a look at it. For the morning, for I just run through everything. Solid. All right, cool. We rocking, we rolling. How was everybody's weekend? Tell me. Thank you so much for the follow. Avish, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate it. Want to see e-commerce? I added to the list. I think that was you that added that. Okay. SG, good morning. Somebody forgot to turn it back on. BMMR probably has some dirty work over there. How long has it been halted for? Good morning, Cindy. Good morning. Rained all weekend in South Carolina. It rained over here too. I'm in South Florida. It rained over here too, but honestly, it was actually a pretty good weekend. I got to spend some time with some friends. Love pool day. That was cool. Happy Monday. Yeah, probably got some bad something going on back. Yeah, but they're doing something they ain't got no business doing. Um, I think last week I was telling you guys about that time there was a stock that got halted. It was ripping and racing and everybody's jumping in, doing all these different things. Oh my gosh, they're making money. And then they halted the stock. And it was halted for like 20 something days. It turned out to be, some fraudulent thing or whatever, whatever. But of course, by the time they unhalted the stock completely depleted. And people lost a people lost a lot of money on that stock. People lost a lot of money on that stock at that time. So I've seen it happen before. Um, that's why, for me, those I think when that happened, I was probably like a year or two into trading. I think that kind of stuck with me. Like, always know why you're going into the stock, what you're looking into the stock, or at least know a little bit of history on the stock. Because you don't want to get caught in a pump and dump and then now you're stuck, right? In a stock for 20 something days, you can't buy, you can't sell, you can't do anything. Um, you're just stuck in it essentially, right? Just hoping that it comes out whenever it comes out. Literally, you're waking up every day looking at this stock, trying to see what's gonna happen. When is it gonna, when they're gonna release it, and so on and so forth. But yeah, knowing why you're going into a stock, I think is very important. It definitely helps not make those bad decisions. Get stuck in something. You ain't got no business being stuck in. It was like 20 something days of foolishness. Is it? Esco wife, I think it was you that had the issue with your trading platform. I hope you got everything situated for today. I think you had a hiccup Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was you. If it wasn't, my apologies. um, all right, guys. Quick market report. What we looking at for the market? The Dow is down 126 points. S&P is down 15. Nas is down 55. Slightly red. Nothing too crazy. Let's see what it's going to do. Too much of that doesn't change anything for us. How many times we've seen a red day and we're out here making green in the market? So one hours and rain. All right, cool. Let me know if you guys are looking at anything different. What you're interested in today. If you're already in, my early birds got some work already. Definitely let me know. But let's see what today is gonna bring. Market opens up in about 30 minutes. In a few more minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and go through the list one more time for our second time for today to make sure that we are all set up and squared away for today. Once again, good morning, good morning. Thank you guys all for coming in and rocking with your girl on this good Monday morning. For those that's new here, good morning. My name is Jenny. I go by the Financial Doctor. I'm here every morning about 8:30 Eastern time. Share my trading journey, creating a space where we come in, have conversation, and talk about stocks, investing, and different things of that sort. I'll put it up here for you on my top screen. There you go. It's right here. I thought I went through it. You're in there at 7:17. Let's go, early bird. We getting worms out here. You're welcome. You're welcome. You guys are cool. They're cool. Ask questions. It's cool. If I don't have them, I'll look into it for you guys. But a lot of times I know I'll be having a lot on the list, and I of course can't keep everything on the on the screen. But as you guys ask, I'll scan through it. And then I have other things on the screen and other stuff for myself on the screen. So just ask and I'll switch them out for you guys. You guys are cool. But yeah, good morning. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I'm here every morning by 8:30 a.m. Share my trading journey, creating a space. We come in, have conversation, have fun, enjoy the time with each other, but also coming out profitable, creating a space where you guys are able to earn and learn together. So welcome in if you're new here, welcome in. I mean everybody uses their own platform. We all don't use the same platform. Welcome in, Gene. Right now you're looking at Trading View though. You've been up since 2 a.m. looking. Let's go. I hope you land something good today. But you're looking at Trading View here. Everybody uses their own platform. MGRM, I have it on the system. Right here. They're the one that got the $4 acquisition or something like that. They're being acquired for $4 or something to that sort, right? I believe 4 somewhere around that price, but they're here on the list too. If you're new here and you're looking to trade, you're trying to learn about the stock market, learn about day trading and things of that sort. I just want to also announce that I do have an e-course that is available. So if you go in my bio, you'll see a section that says e-course. You're able to tap that, and I'll take you directly to my business page where you are able to do the e-course and engage in class. Also, once you get into the e-course, it also gives you access to a community space of all those taking the course, and you'll also be in a space with me. So we can engage and kind of go through it and make sure that you are, coming out knowledgeable and essentially being able to use the information and be profitable in the market. So if anybody's interested in the e-course, just be mindful that I do have one available in my bio on how to set up what. No, I don't have any setup videos or anything of that sort. I encourage building your own trading strategy, so I'll teach you like different things that you can use, but the goal is to be your own trader. I don't necessarily tell you guys to get in at a particular price or anything of that sort. I kind of think out loud, right? I tell you guys how I'm thinking, why I'm thinking that way, and what I'm looking for. But I want everybody to be able to know how to trade and do everything on their own. So if I ever not want to come here and I don't want to trade and I don't want to, stream for any reason, you should be knowledgeable enough for you to make your own decisions and know what you're looking for and know why you're getting in a stock. So I don't necessarily, tell you guys to set up what you want to set up your own particular way. But the goal is for you to create a trading plan and create a trading strategy that, fits your trading style, whatever you're looking for. There's some people that go short. There's some people that chase holds. There's some people that go long. There's some people that's looking for breakthrough, breakouts. It's different, different kind of things that we do in here. It's not just one particular thing. You don't have to do what I do. As long as you're involved in the market and you're coming out profitable, that's the important part. But stick around and see how we do it. Hopefully you like it and hopefully it works for you and it's beneficial to you. So I encourage you to hang around. And thank you so much for sharing the live. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for being part of the Freedom Family. Also, if anybody's interested in being part of the Freedom Family, subscribing, you can hit that little gold star at the bottom and rock with your girl. And give you access to all our stickers, contents, and things of that sort. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Let's bring them in, guys. Bring them in. Bring them in. It's your time to share the live. We're not looking at anything crazy right now. We're not chasing nothing right now. We're not too hype. We hype because it's Monday. It's Money Monday. But this is our time to share the live. Get the people engaged, get the people involved before the market opens in the next 27 minutes. I hope my math was correct because I just scanned at the time. Cystic fibrosis. Ooh, that's pretty big. I got it. Thank you, Squire. I was just about to scan. Probably just came out. Second. Robert, good morning. Thank you for coming in. Happy Monday. SONN, I like SONN. SONN just got to gather itself a little bit as the market open. It's losing a little. It's losing a lot, I should say. But I want to see what it's going to do when the market open. I like SONN. I like SONN. I like, what is it? BTCM. Yeah. Good morning, Don. Thank you so much for coming in. ABVE is one of ours from last week. J-Man, good morning. Taz, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Happy Monday. Give me 1 second, guys. I know I like to eliminate some of these stocks as the market opens. Let them kind of wean themselves out. Um, let them wean themselves out and see where it's gonna go. PHGE. Solid Pop. Somebody said they had like some immunotherapy. What is it? Somebody dropped it. The score dropped it in the chat. Cystic fibrosis. I'm sorry. These S's be tripping your girl out. Cystic fibrosis. They announced a positive phase 2 trial. With their first patient dose program. Let's see how much this patient dose is. Give me a second. Let's see what your girl got on this one. Good news. So for starters, that is definitely good news. Definitely a good look. They're right at the dollar mark. Definitely would try to break $1. I'll tell you that from jump. Phase 2 trial with first patient. Is it just a one patient trial? First patient, milestone. 14 patient clear infection. 14% clear. Phase 1B. 10 days. What's a 10-day process? Okay, it couldn't have been one patient because they did a double blind placebo effect. It had to be more than one patient. But I don't know the patient size. That news just came out literally like 3 or 4 minutes ago. Cystic fibrosis. Um, so they had they did a phase 2 patient trial. I don't know what the patient size is. They had a double placebo effect, which is usually a good thing because it removes the the data being curved or anything like that, or being skewed in any particular way. So a lot of times when they do the double placebo effect, you get a good what you call it out of it. But I don't know the patient size on it, being open and honest. But cystic fibrosis is a disease that basically affects like your lung and digestive system. So they went in, touched the $1 mark, and then came right back down. With the right attention, I could definitely see getting a nice solid pop. I just wish the news was a little bit more detailed, like the patient size and so on and so forth. Are they getting clearance for phase 3 and so on and so forth. But pretty solid news on it. And somebody else. Well, look at DARE. DARE. Okay, they said they here to play. Okay, they said they here to play. They're the one that came out the positive phase 3 hormone contraceptives. Again, remember, everybody's always looking for an alternative for hormones and contraceptives. So having a hormone free one is definitely a big thing. I told you guys I like that one. Um, so let's see what it's gonna do today. Definitely setting this up to possibly be a very good stock to look at today. What do we have up here before? I'll keep PGHE on the side. Our Redeemer. Johnny right there. Probably on every bus already. Good morning, Vale. Good morning. Good morning, Johnny. Johnny riding every bus already. All right, guys, we're about to go over the list again in just a few minutes. Just let me do a quick scan here, make sure that we're all good and squared away. We're not missing anything. You just got back from Dubai? No, that's right, Johnny. You took the private jet? Ooh, look at DARE, y'all. This kind of stuff is doing it big. I knew I liked you. I knew I liked you this morning. You had to get cologne. DARE. I think there's like two people that's in it already. Two or three people that said they're in it already. Let's go, DARE. I am rooting for you. Let's go. Let's go. Turn us up on this good Monday, DARE. Turn us up. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, the Lord, my soul. Bless the Lord. As soon as it holds. Not even chasing halts all last week. $809 entry is not bad on it. It's just me eyeing it though. Um, I wake up and do research. Katie, I was gonna say Kathy. Being prepared is a very important part. The game. Doing research, using different scanners, going through new streams and things of that sort. But it does take a lot of research. I myself be up about 6ish, doing research, prepping for the day. Sometimes you're able to catch some during pre-market. You make money well before the market opens, but it does take a little bit of prep work. If you're gonna do this full time, long term, you got to put a little work into it. I know they make it seem like you just wake up and you make $1,000, $10,000 in 2 minutes and you just go back to sleep. But being realistic, I tell you guys that all the time. Like it's not a hustle. It's actually something that you do. So it takes a little prep work. It takes a little effort essentially. That's all. But I do all the work for you guys. So you guys just come in here, just hang out, and I share all the information. I share what I got. So yeah, you can't just get rich overnight, right, Stormy? Is that surprising? That's so surprising, right? It's always positioned that I have $5 on my bank account. I'm winning. I made this one trade. 30 minutes later, I made $5 million. Couldn't you believe it? You can do it too. And here you go, putting in $5,000, thinking you're gonna do it. And next thing you know, you got $1,000 left. That's a hustle. It's not a hustle, guys. It's something to do for real. Good morning, Claude. Good morning, the counselor. Thank you so much for coming in. So like, I'm not gonna say I hate, but I don't like that they put that perspective on it. Like you'll get rich in a few minutes. They be like, "Oh, I just made, you know, $15,000 in 5 minutes." You might probably wasn't a trade for 5 minutes, but how long did it take you to prepare for it, to do the research, things of that sort? Or even how many years did it take you for you to understand and be knowledgeable to do that? That's all time and effort um into doing it. Good morning, Swag. Good morning. Good morning. Rich us now. I hope we all get there. Or wealthy. Um, but yeah, all right, cool, guys. If you guys could hit that share button for me a few times, we're gonna go ahead and start our. We're gonna do our last recap before the market opens up in the next 15 minutes or so. So if you could do me a favor, kindly hit that share button while your girl gets prepared for us to go through our watch list one more time for the day. Let's get some people in here. Hit that share button. Let's get some people in here. Let's get them involved in the market. Let's help them help us help them, essentially, right? The more people involved, the more people involved in the market, the better it is for everybody, right? They don't have to do what we do. They don't have to trade how we trade. We just want them to know, right? We want them to be knowledgeable. They could be doing options. They could be doing forex. They could be futures, calls, all these different kind of things. Whatever, however they want to trade. I just want you to know about the market. You be doing long-term investment, short-term investment. Good morning, Tornado. Whatever it is, just get involved in the market. That's all that matters. We need that volume. If you're the only one that goes into that stock and you buy it for $1 and nobody else is there to buy it from you, guess what? You're stuck with that stock for $1. It's not gonna go any which direction. You need somebody to want it from you, and you need to want something somebody else has, so the money can continue to exchange hands, essentially. So that's how the market works. Ooh, DARE, trying to do a little pullback for your friend here. So that's how the market works. It's not a one, this is something that you don't have to be selfish about. That's the beauty of the market. You don't have to be selfish about it. Because the potential is there, and the more people are involved, the better it is for everybody. All right, let's go through our list and see what exactly we are working with. Already you guys know DARE has a lot of attention. DARE, I like DARE. I already guys told you guys that this morning. DARE, positive phase 3 results for hormone-free contraceptive. So that was definitely big news, good things for them. So definitely let's see what they're gonna do as the market opens. Slight pullback, your girl would definitely probably rock with it with DARE, but I want to see, of course, what it's gonna do so close to the market opening. So that's why I'm looking at DARE, but DARE definitely has a solid top. I'm only gonna switch out the top screens once again. So let's see where we are going. um MGRM is being acquired at about $4 per share. I'm pretty surprised that it's holding this $5 mark. Honestly, I thought it would have went back to this $4 mark pretty soon, but it's still holding this $5 mark here. So let's see what that one will do throughout the day. But they're being acquired for about four bucks, a little over $4 or so. Is what was released this morning. SON is being they invested $888 million into a combination of crypto treasury. Again, crypto treasury has been moving because they're all anticipating this big crypto news in the crypto market on what is it, July 20th. I don't trade crypto. I don't know much about crypto. I dabble in crypto with friends just off of talk, so I can't give you any real guidance on the real crypto world. But SON is tapped in $888 million. And assumingly they're being backed by prominent investors for this $888 million. So let's see what exactly they're gonna do and how that's gonna work for them throughout the day. So that's a pretty solid stock. Definitely one that I'm going to be looking at today. Just because it's, tapped in with the whole crypto treasury thing, and a lot of them been moving and been anticipation with the anticipation of movement and so on and so forth, right? So let's see what they're going to do. All right. Moving right along, SQFT had a solid pop this morning. Nothing too crazy. Definitely want to take a look at it. It did give a lot back. But we'll take a look at it. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't switch our screen. We'll take a look at it and see what it's gonna do moving forward. They regained compliance. OP regained compliance, holding their dollar mark. I think they did it for the last 10 days. Last 10 days in June or something like that. They've been holding. So that's kind of what they got their pop off of this morning. Switch. We looked at YC. YC had a pop. YC we played before. It looked like YC wants to play between some of the guidelines that we had before. These are old lines, just the FYI. These are old lines for YHC. I'm sorry, I said YC. These are old lines for YHC. But just want to see what it's going to do today, and if it's going to hold, if it's going to essentially hold those guidelines as we continue to go out today. CAPNR, what did they have? CAPNR, they a merger acquisition, I believe. They're being acquired by another company. SDST, I'm so sorry. SDST has a solid pop this morning, definitely keeping himself on an increase here. Definitely one that I'll be looking at for today also. WINT, we played WINT, I want to say last week or late the week before. But they plan on entering 20 patients into like a phase 2 interim analysis. They had got a patent earlier in July. They got a patent for the use of acute heart, for a medicine for use of acute heart failure. So that's what their patent was for earlier July. BTCM, I told you guys I like it. Again, goes back to this whole crypto mining and all these different kind of things. I like BTCM. BTCM is holding itself together here. BTCM is holding itself together here. So let's see what BTCM is going to do. BTCM completed their second phase of acquiring a crypto mining data center and Bitcoin rigs in Ethiopia. I don't remember how much reach it gives them. There was a percent of the reach. I don't remember it off the top of my head. So let's see. That is also one that I'm looking at to kind of see what it's going to do. So let's see what BTCM is going to do once the market opens. Where are we? RANI. There some conferences going on. You know, they didn't invite your girl to the conference once again. RANI got some conference going on, and they're presenting their preclinical data for their medicine turning into like a capsule instead of an injection, I believe it is, or like, I guess changing the dosage form, assumingly. And I believe they're presenting today from what I've seen and understood. What exactly is supposed to do difference, I don't know, being open and transparent with you guys. But that's RANI. They forgot to invite me again. DVLT, just a strategic operation. We spoke about DARE, AL. What is it? ALBT. They got a patent for cell technology for like blood cancer and things of that sort. And I want to say it's like a 20-year patent, and it also has involvements with Hong Kong. Hong Kong. We spoke about MGRM. GLNL got a solid pop, gave everything back and then some. PG PHGE got solid news just a few seconds ago about the cystic fibrosis. So let's see what they're going to do. I believe they were phase one patient, double placebo, something like that. So that's what they got their pop from. I want to see what this one's going to do in the market open. It did get a solid pop. It gave a little bit back. But I think it's holding pretty decent, and I think it's going to try to break this $1 mark. So definitely one that I'll be looking at once the market open. Want to see what that little friend is going to do again. So what am I going to do? The market's going to open, and your girl's going to look. Your girl's going to scan. Let these things, kind of wing themselves out, and then I am going to find my mark and strike. That's the name of the game. ABVE is one from last week. We can continue to look at ABVE, see if it's going to do anything. It had a little pop this morning during pre-market. So let's see what ABVE is going to do essentially. INKT was one we looked at last week, Friday, I should say. INKT was pretty good to many of us. So let's see what INKT is going to do throughout the day. SQNS, also one that we looked at. HOLO. Want to see what's going to do if the market open. VOR, want to see what's going to do if the market open. I don't think it has much left in it, but again, I said that the past 2 days, and it had a little spike. Nothing that we really played for real. And our good friend Jacob, right? So let's see, right? Let's see what the market's going to do. The market opens up in about 7 minutes. You love INKT. That was your flight to Dubai, right? Average Joe, good morning. I haven't seen. Oh my gosh, look at all these things that came in. Bradley, thank you so much for the daily Hartley. I hope you are Thank you so much for the rose. I hope you in return are able to remain profitable. Pam, thank you so much for the daily heart. Me, I hope you in return are able to remain profitable. Chauncey, Miss Chauncey or Chani? Sorry, my eyes crossed a little bit. Thank you so much for the heart. I appreciate it. I hope you in return are able to remain profitable. Taz, thank you so much for the daily heart. Me, I hope you in return are able to remain profitable. Average Joe, I hope you're doing good. Thank you for coming in and rocking with your girl. I haven't seen you in a minute. Thank you for the chili peppers. I hope you in return are able to remain profitable. And Pam, thank you for showing out with the heart puffs. Once again, I hope you in return are able to remain profitable. I don't trade options. I think somebody just asked something about options. I don't trade options. I just trade basic stocks, but I have been informed that my trading style does support options trading and so on and so forth. But feel free to stick around. But I don't necessarily trade options. Just being open and transparent. I just trade basic stocks, trading between support and resistance. Busy summer. There's nothing wrong with that. Busy is good. I'm happy you're doing good. I'm happy you're doing good. That's all that matters. Busy is a good thing. All right, cool. Market's about to open in 5 minutes. Your girl got to run and get some coffee, guys. I didn't even get coffee yet, so just bear with me. I'm trying to be real quick. And grab some coffee. Just stick around here, hang around here with your girl. I'll be right back. Feel free to take the time out to share the live. I'm just gonna grab some coffee. Good morning, Jose. Thank you for coming in. All those that's coming in, welcome in. If y'all just give me like 3 minutes, we're gonna be rocking and rolling when the market open. The day is getting ahead of me. There, DARE is doing a slight pullback here. Ooh, baby, we might be getting into you once the market open real good. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Hang around. All right, guys, we're here. We rocking. We rolling. Big pullback. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Market opens up in like 30 seconds. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you guys. Big pullback, right? Let's see what it's going to do. Market's about to open. Your girl's about to be rocking and rolling, baby. Monday. Here we are. I like PhD. It's holding pretty nice. So close to that dollar mark. We're open. They're open, guys. Let's go. We got 80 people in the building. Market is open. Let's see how we gonna go green today. Let's see. Who holding our coins? Where's our money is at, guys? Where's our money is at? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Shirley, thank you for stopping by to say hi. Feel free to hang around, make some money with us. We appreciate you coming in and coming back. There we at. DARE, okay. You already know I like DARE. BTCM trying to hold itself together here. I like PHGE. Fill me up. UNDARE, let's go. You got a good bounce. Yeah, that 809-ish I thought was a good area, and it actually went a little lower than that, so it's pretty good bounce there if you got in. Let's go, Johnny. I know a few guys are already in DARE. The girl scan around. I want to go. Ooh, SONN. You little coin mining, crypto mining friend. Yeah, as I said it, you typed it probably. I was trying to pull it up. It was on my other computer. SONN. I told you guys it was gonna do good because of the whole mining thing and the crypto, the big crypto news is supposed to come out on the 20th. Same thing with BT, what is it, BTCM? Same thing with BTCM. PGHE is actually halted, just the FYI. Well, let's see. Fill me up. DARE, friend, what are you doing? The bounce right on 750s. It's 740, 750s. Give me a bounce, friend. I need you to keep life in you. I need you to keep life in you. Show me you got it. No, you got to show me you got it for me to rock with you for real. How do we really start to learn? One, you can hang around with us here, but I do have an e-course that is definitely beginner friendly. I try to be as clear as possible so you guys can come out and be profitable. So if you are interested in taking an e-course or anything of that sort, just go in my bio, you'll see a section that said e-course. I encourage you to go through the e-course, and it'll definitely give you guidance and a good foundation for you to be able to trade and be profitable. But just hang around here, make sure that my trading style and how I speak and everything kind of matches your vibe. You want to make sure that you find somebody that meets your mark too. But I do have an e-course available. All right, we got that little bounce off the 750. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna give it a few minutes, and I am gonna size up DARE, just being open and transparent, guys. Let's go, DARE. You got that 750 bounce. Your girl like it. Your girl like it. Your girl like it. You can put limit orders. People chase halts because a lot of times they, after the halt comes out, you get you usually like the first two halts, depending on the reason or the news on the stock, you get a You get a solid pop. Johnny, you in? SON? Oh no, you pushing DARE. My bad, my bad. I know SON is halted. That's why I was talking about a halt. Um yeah, DARE, let's go. Beast in here, right? $9. Here we go. $9. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. And turn up on this good Monday, y'all. Get me hype. We got 91 people in the building. I appreciate you guys coming in and rocking with your girl. Let's see what the day is gonna bring. I'm about to size up DARE and see what DARE is going to bring for me for today. I think I want to kind of dab into this one, just giving a little bit to see what exactly it's gonna do. But good morning, anybody that's new here. Good morning. My name is Jenny. I go by the Financial Doctor. I'm here every morning. I'm sharing my trading journey, creating a space. We come in, we have conversation. XRP Army, everybody XRP Army right now. They waiting for that news to come out on the 20th. Everybody, everything Crypto Army right now. SON in. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Johnny, did you get in SON in? I know you were chasing a halt. I'm not in anything yet. I'm setting myself up to try to get in a few things here. INKT woke up. I was trying to size up DARE. INKT got back above 41. INKT got back above 41, so let's see. We can look at it. Um, I'm really looking at DARE for a possible entry around here. I didn't get in yet. As soon as I get in, I'll let you guys know. But DARE, yeah. I really like that bottom. That bottom, but you know, you missed the 16 hole. Yeah, I'm gonna put that sewing in back up here. Oh. Patience, guys, patience. Come on, baby. Good morning, organically. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh yeah. Dom, I don't know what you should buy right now. I don't tell you guys what to buy. I just think out loud. You know, everybody who's here, I don't tell you guys what to buy. But I give you guys an idea of the stock that I'm looking at. Oh, sugar. I give you guys an idea of the stocks that I'm looking at, and why I'm looking at it. But the goal is for you to be able to make sound decisions, though. Give me a second, guys. I do this thing. Hold on, guys. Honey, and this I saw, and then DARE. Now I'm gonna have to hold off on DARE. It has to get back to that 730s, that 736 area. I was trying to get in on it on that 736 area. Right now, DARE has room to fall. It's past this bottom for me. You know, when I call room to fall, I don't play the stock until it comes back to what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna give DARE space for it to kind of do its thing and gather itself. DARE. I'm just on pause on DARE right now. I told you guys I was trying to get in on DARE. I was looking for it to give me a confirmation to bounce right around here. I ain't getting nothing. It just gave me straight red candles. So DARE got to come back to play for me to play with it right now. DARE has room to fall. So I'm gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna let it do its thing right here. DARE has room to fall. DARE could come, very easily become a shortest dream. So I don't want to play with that right now. That's just me right here. Um, it got you red. Yeah. All right. Well, we still looking at SONE, BTCM. I'm gonna let DARE do its thing for me to find grounds organically. Thank you so much. I'm very happy that the course is doing good for you, and I'm happy that the information is beneficial. Thank you so much for the positive feedback. I love that I'm able to give back, and the information is helping you guys. I'm sorry I did not want to bypass that. I just wanted to give a quick, thing on DARE. But I appreciate it, and I genuinely hope that you in return are able to be profitable with your investment and what you invested in it. And yeah, I told you guys my goal was to be fair price, right? People out here charging way crazy money for you guys to learn how to trade, right? And honestly, if you're giving them quality stuff, and then it's kind of like a hook, you got to come back 30 different times for you to actually learn something decent. Where you know, if you're giving somebody something quality at a decent price, you hold your own ground, essentially. So, organically, I'm happy that the information is working for you. Thank you for rocking with me and trusting me with that too. I appreciate you. All right, SONN, you're back. What is it? PHGE is down. PHGE is down. Oh, where's this bounce? Lord. I made coffee and I ain't taking out a sip, y'all. Yeah, you was up. Or we move with the stock, Johnny. We move with the stock. Baby, give me something. Give mama a winner chicken dinner, even though I don't eat chicken. Overstaying your welcome. DARE, baby, climb that mountain for me, please. Climb that mountain. And PHGE, I thought you was gonna do something today. Look at some of my old friends. Stormy, you just moving in and setting ground for your grandkids. I looked at your friend that should remain unknown this morning too. Hey y'all, look who trying to rock with us though. Yeah. Um. Oh, sit. SON is halted also. All right, DRE, come on. Get back above that 30. You gotta prove to me you got it. Jacob trying to rock with us. Robert, have a good day. Thank you for coming and rocking with us this morning. Happy Monday, Robert. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look who trying to rock with us, guys. Jacob. I told y'all VOR ain't have nothing in it. HOLO trying to hold itself together here. SQNS, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. They did acquire what is it, 683 Bitcoin this morning. Though. Sorry, I don't think I spoke about that. All right, DARE. I needed to break this 36 here. Yeah, I don't know why you buying at the Holtz, Johnny. Every Holt is not a win. If the stock is like real hype, then yeah, you could do Holt. You know, like if it has like crazy volume, you could definitely be like a Holt chaser. But a lot of time, trading while sleeping. You work last night, Johnny? Did it overnight? Good morning, good morning. Thank you guys for coming in and rocking with your girl. Johnny, don't trading with cross eyes over there. And then you buying and you selling. Hopefully you're able to recover and come out right. The SQ on this. I might get my Monday hype, y'all. What's going on? This crypto world, this crypto everything is, I feel like taking away from our stock shine. He went to Dubai and bought the most expensive cologne ever. Uh, right now, what I'm waiting for DARE to act right for me to kind of try to jump in. DARE got to get above the 30s, the mid 30s for me. So I'm waiting for DARE to act right. It's definitely trying to wing itself that in that direction right now. SQNS, I like SQNS. SONN, I like SONN, but SONN is trying to balance itself out. It's playing the whole game here, halting up and down, right and left. So I'm letting SONN to kind of do its thing. Also looking at what is it, BTCM. BTCM also looks pretty solid for a possible setup and a possible entry. But yeah, so that's what your girl's looking at right here, trying to see what I'm gonna dive into, what I'm gonna play, where am I gonna go green, um, essentially, But I like Mondays. I think Mondays are hype. I just feel like I'm missing a little volume now. I feel like the hype ain't hyping. Um, Mondays be for me. Mondays is usually like the best trading day. I love Mondays, but I do feel like it's not a regular Monday. No, things you've done for me. K, I just trade basic stocks. Look for support and resistance line. Trying to trade at the bottom for a quick bounce, essentially. Majority of my trades. Here's my worship, all of my worship. Receive all of my. You still in there? It just had a little quick pop up here. Gave you a chance to collect something. I don't remember what you got in it. My worship, all of my. Mm. SQN in a 525, 522 line. I could dabble with it a little bit. Just because nothing too crazy though. Still lacking volume. But I could dabble with it if it does a like 522-ish. Uh probably. Let's see how it comes down. EARE, baby. I need you to fight back. All of my worship. You long as I am free. For those that's new here, I don't know how to sing, but I catch myself holding a note while I'm diving into these stocks, so don't judge me. Judgment free zone. Yeah. How you doing that? SQNS trying to come down. Come on. Yes, I can breathe. Oh. Working on being still. Yeah, patience is definitely key. Oh. DARE has to get above that's across the 730 for me to play, but y'all lines, I ain't got no lines. Oh, I'm very patient with it. No fluid. I've had to wait for stocks, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes. They see me wait like an hour, hour and a half. My belief is the stock, generally comes back, and I'm a strong believer if something's mine, then it's gonna come back for me. So, I play patient games a lot of times for the stock to come down to my low. Um, Sometimes it comes down, sometimes it happens quick, sometimes it doesn't. It's all a patient game, but I've gotten comfortable with watching money pass my screen and not chasing. But sometimes it's just playing that patient game, waiting for the stock to do what you wanted to do. Like I like it to align with my trading strategy and not just though this stock is running, everybody's jumping on it, I'm gonna go in. If it don't come down and do what I want it to do, then I'm okay with it. Essentially, you know, I'm thankful that I'm in a position that I don't have to forceful, to be forceful and stuff. But patience. So it's definitely a little, and I know it's easier said than done. There we go, SQNS. Hey. Hey. There we go, SQNS. There we go. Did I put it on your screen? There you go. I need you to cross 42 here for your girl. Um, so yeah, it's easier said than done, but the thing with patience is you have to be it takes time, because a lot of times you're thinking you're gonna miss the stock, you're gonna run the stock's gonna run past you. I'm in SQNS, guys. I'm just trying to wait for SQNS to move past 42. If it gets around the 45 cents mark, then your girl will move with the stock and probably take some. There we go, SQNS, baby. Give mama something. Mm? Give me a little pop, SQNS. Yeah. For me, I know you're holding some for your grandkids. We're not gonna talk about it. Let's go. I'll make sure y'all can see and y'all clear on that side. But yeah, your girl plays the patience game here. I'm gonna take a little bit at the top here. I'm gonna take a little bit at the top here and move with the stock and kind of let it do what it do. So SQNS, it came down to area I was looking at around the 527s. I didn't get filled at 525. That bottom mark I got filled at 528. With SQNS, so I'm just gonna rock with the stock here and see what it's gonna do. Quick bounce, took some at what 540, 545. I took some here. So I'm moving with the stock and letting it do what it's gonna do. And I like BCTM. BCTM. Let's see what BCTM's gonna do. Let's go, SQNS, baby. You came by fast. I almost ain't sized you up that quick. Yeah, I did. There we go. SQNS. Okay. Okay. Your girl's gonna move with the stock. I'm not gonna take anything right here, but I am gonna move my up a little higher. Arms wide, arms wide open, pouring out my life, gracefully broke. Take them for a ride, right? Take me for a ride, SQNS, baby. You came down and picked your girl up quick. I didn't think you was gonna come down that fast, but you came down and picked your girl up quick. Good morning, Space Creator. Thank you for coming in. 47 will take me completely out with SQNS, and I will come out profitable. Remember, I already took some, but it'll take me out with profit at the top. 47 will take me completely out with SQNS, being open and transparent. BTCM, you didn't wait for your friend. I'm letting SQNS do its thing. If it takes me out at 47, I'm completely okay with it. I really wanted to play Dare today. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like I told you, I like Dare, DARE. But them strong candles when it went through all my lines or whatever, that thing killed me there. And it hasn't been able to get back to that 730 line that I kind of want, that I needed to get into. I'm pretty sure SQNS. It took me out. But your girl came out green on SQNS. Quick trade, probably like 4 or 5 minutes. I think over there or so. Not even. Oh yeah, let's see if it bounces again. Let's see what it's gonna do. Thank you, Stormy. I feel like it's a little low today. I'm getting that crazy hype I'm looking for. Like I need to proceed with caution. Well, they can add someone in. Hold back here. WINT. Put it up here. Okay, it's holding. It's holding. They plan. Well, they had the plan to add like 20 patients in their add 20 patients in their trial study or something like that. Things are warming up. I hope it warms up. I feel like I'm digging through now. WINT holding up here. I like it. I like the setup. The news is not too crazy, but it didn't really have news, nothing too crazy, but I like the setup though. Um, Mm, yeah, 90 cents, 87 cents, a decent area. I could agree. Give me 1 second. I feel like I was in the middle of a train of thought and I lost myself here. I still like BTCM, y'all, just being open and transparent. I feel like I was about to look at a stock for some reason and looking at a stock for some reason and I don't know. The ARE has to touch 730s at least for me to really look at it. Mm, NIO. NIO. You. Look at y'all little friend Jacob, y'all. Look at Jacob, y'all. Look at Jacob. Look at Jacob, y'all. On my team, Jacob's where you at. For those that's new here, we call this stock Jacob from the guy from Twilight. Wolf, the wolf from Twilight. But Jacob, Jacob waking up. Jacob waking up. Just want you guys to know Jacob is up. Okay? Forget Jacob waking up. Jacob is up. Oh, SQ and S bounce here. Mm-hmm. Quick bounce. So again, round two. I'm not in. Not in. Just that I'm not in. I just wanted to see if it was gonna hold. It's holding that 25 line. All right. What we have here? WINT coming down to the 90s, high 80s area. It's sewing in. Jacob is holding, y'all. What do I like? I like BTCM. Jacob is holding. Jacob is trying to keep himself on my, in my rear view here, right? I like BTCM. I like SQNS. SQNS is holding this 525 line. DARE, if it does not get above the 730s, your girl is not really rocking with it at all. So let's see what is going to do. SONN, I liked SONN. I thought SONN went a whole better. SONN had a good few spikes, strong pullbacks. I'm gonna give SONN about 15 minutes to see how it's gonna balance out, to see if it's something that I'm gonna continue to look at and go from there. But Jacob, baby, Jacob said he want all the smoke. Jacob out here transforming. Jacob is transforming. Okay, these are old lines on Jacob. Let me make Jacob lines white. These are old lines on Jacob, right? These ain't new lines. These are lines from, I don't know, last week, 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember. I feel like we've been playing Jacob forever. Um, yeah, these are old lines on Jacob. But as you can see, Jacob is kind of playing still against right between these lines. That's this line, you got a pop. Another pop here. Came down, bounced on this line, you got another pop. So that's why I like to leave my lines on my screen. If I play the stock, if I size something up, I leave the lines on there. If I go back and look at it, let me see if you're gonna play within those same guidelines for me. So those are old lines. I did not size Jacob up today. Just want to see what Jacob is going to do. Jose, thank you for the daily heart me, the roses, and the heart. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you in return are able to remain profitable. Pops up. My apologies, guys. I am grateful. I'm sorry I did not acknowledge it. Savage, good morning. Hey, Jacob. Hey, Jacob. Let me see. Your girl want to get in on another trade. It's only 10 o'clock. I got a quick one in with SQNS already. But I want to see if your girl could tap into something else. I feel like it's it's a little slow. We're a little scattered right now. Um, SQNS got a decent little bounce here off the 525 again. So Wake up. Mm-hmm. Call your name. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jacob, what are you doing? What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? What y'all playing at? What y'all looking for? WINT. WINT came down. Who was looking at WINT? Derek, I think it was you. It came down to the 87, Derek. I think our number was that. Well, not our number. What I said aloud was around the 87, 90s. Yeah, you came down to the 90s, Derek, for a quick. You could have got picked up here. You want to hold above 95 to try to get that dollar break if you're in. I don't know if you got in. But it came down to the 90s, 87 area. So let me know if you're in. Sorry, I had it on another screen. I'm trying to keep up with all these charts. Charts be charting, chat be chatting. Girl be trying to trade. I know a few of you guys are looking at WOLF. We're looking at Jacob to see what Jacob's going to do. Taz, are you still in Jacob from last week? Is this an old cheer for Jacob or a new cheer for Jacob? What we rocking with? Power in the name of Jesus. New cheer. We take new cheers too. Locking in profit ain't no matter. You can go to the bank. They don't ask you if it's old money or new money. It's just money. It's a Monday. So let's go. Jacob, take my girl for a ride. Oh, these stocks. I feel like you're teasing me here. You're teasing me. Supposed to be a great Monday. Money Monday. Y'all out here playing peekaboo with your girl. Look at Dave. Look at what you call it. Look at this fool here. Right now I'm not in anything. I played what did I play, guys? I played SQNS. I just played SQNS and came out green. This one right here. And came out green on SQNS. But I'm not currently in anything right now. I'm trying to see if I can find another one to kind of tap into. But I'm not in anything right now. But look at DARE bringing it down. WOLF trying to come down a little bit here. I remember Wolf. Wolf is kind of similar to VOR, right? It took its time. It was it took baby steps. It kind of took a breath, and then it continued to run from there. BMNR, that stock went from like what 12, 11, 12 bucks or something like that. Um, it was like 11 or 12 bucks or something like that. I don't know what this thing is doing. It was like 11 or 12 bucks and went to like 130 something or whatever. It came back down to like the 40, 50 bucks or whatever. So but BMNR had a $250 million something with crypto treasury or whatever. It's like one of those new ones that came out with crypto treasury thing like 2 weeks ago or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why they're beasting. Again, a lot of these crypto treasury stocks, they're doing their thing because they're all anticipating the crypto news. They're supposed to come out. That's supposed to come out July 20th. Savage, I see it. I'm trying to pull it up. The list is so long today. I gotta clean this thing up. We gotta get rid of some of these babies, making life difficult for us here. It's been on the list. We looked at it this morning, but they had a share thing for $4 and what is it, $4.04 or something like that. So honestly, I'm kind of surprised that that one is still doing its thing because I thought it would have got stuck right around the $4 mark. But they're supposed to be acquired for about $4.04 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I honestly didn't think they were gonna go past too much in with that too. YHC is one that I believe we played before. I think we had old lines on YHC. Yeah, they go YHC right here. They go to old lines on YHC. So for YHC to show real volume, you got to get above the 375 for it to show that it got something. But these are old lines on YHC. I don't know how old again. But again, still old lines for YHC. Again, why do I keep old lines for things like this? Because I can see that this line held up here, came down, it bounced. You guys can't see nothing. Right. Why do I keep old lines? Because I can see that this stock came down, it bounced here, came down, bounced here, went here, broke through, held up on this line up here, came down back this way again. So that's why for me, you know, if I put a line, if I mark up a chart, or if I got in at a particular price point or whatever, I keep my own lines. And then when I need to adjust, if I plan on playing the stock, then I resize it up and you know find new entries and so on and so forth. But yeah, so that's the deal with YAC. I got to get 375 at least. But yeah, it definitely had a good bounce. I didn't really look at it to see what the bottom was for it was, but just doing this thing. I'm new here. How do you determine? I do research, a lot of prep work. I was kind of telling them earlier, I do a lot of prep work, making sure that you know I wake up early. I do my research, news scanners, see what's popping, you know, different things, and see why you're getting into the stock. I typically like to get into the stock for a particular reason, whether it had good news, whether you know it's running, somebody made an announcement, something, right? Giving the stock some kind of credibility. So that's you know one of the biggest things for me is research in the morning. So it does take a little legwork, but the good thing is I do all the work for you guys, and I come in here and share the goodness. It's cool. It's cool. I love you. All you new people coming in, come in, hang out. I hope you guys get interested in the market and you guys want to learn and you guys want to tap in. You guys want to tap in, you know, and be profitable. Being in the stock market could definitely be profitable. But don't look at it as a hustle. You know, you guys got to come in and be willing to do a little bit of work. I know it's often presented that you just go in, you put $10,000 in, and you come out a millionaire 10 minutes later. I'm not saying that's not doable, but that's not the perspective. You know, it's something that you do for real. Just like if you got a job, you got in an entry level, and you kind of work your way to management, you know, to executive and things of that sort. It's kind of the same thing. Um, so it's you know, if you want to do it, I encourage you guys to you know take the baby steps. I encourage you guys to you know get the small wins. Don't come in and think, oh my gosh, you know, I got to get in this way to make $10 million immediately. I encourage small wins. Try to make $50, $100, $200, $400 a day. And continue to grow from there. So, you know, if you're willing to learn and do the work, absolutely, you will be successful in the market. And if you truly want to dive in, I do have an e-course available. If you go on my bio, you'll see a section that says e-course. You can tap into that and take the e-course. And also give you access to a, you know, a community space where we have conversation and talk. If you guys need additional help, kind of go from there. But honestly, just be prepared to do some work. It's not like, you know, it's not a hustle, you know, and I know it's presented like that. MGRM, let's go. Take my girl Savage for a ride. Yeah, a win is a win. You know, we don't care how much you make, how much you don't make. You know, I don't we don't pocket check in here. This is a pocket checking free room. What does that mean? Nobody's in here talking about I made $5 million, I made $5,000, $10,000. I don't say I bought, you know, 10 million shares or anything of that sort. It's all about you winning. There's somebody in here trying to make $5 and there's somebody in here trying to make $5,000. Or somebody in here trying to make $5 million. It doesn't matter. If I made $1 million today, if I tell you guys that, all it's gonna do is hype you up and probably place you in danger for you to go chase that same thing, right? Compared to you know allowing you to have realistic goals for yourself. So I celebrate a dollar just as much as I celebrate $1 million. The goal is for you to win and grow, essentially. So we don't pocket check in here. Don't nobody care how much money you make. The goal is, hey, I came out green. They dropped green hearts in the chat. It came out profitable. Hey, I made profit on this, so on and so forth. We just want to know that you're doing good and you're growing. Um, so yeah, dollar, $1 million, it don't matter. XRP, everybody team XRP. I don't know. I don't play crypto for real. Do I have some XRP? Yes, but I tell them all the time I don't dive into crypto as a real, you know, like my money maker or whatever. Do I have XRP? Yes, I've been open and transparent about that, but I don't dab into it for real. I just do it off of talk from you know friends and you know people, associates and things of that sort. But right now everybody's team XRP Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's like $123,000, the highest that it's been. So Bitcoin is beasting. I looked at Bitcoin over the weekend. It was 100 and was it Saturday? Saturday? Saturday, I think it was like 113, $114,000 this morning, or last night, Bitcoin hit like $123,000. So it's definitely getting a lot of attention right now, right? XRP I think was close to hitting $3 this morning or something like that. So they're definitely getting a lot of attention. And yeah, everybody's anticipating this July 20th news. What's gonna happen? I don't know. But do I have a few? Yeah, absolutely. Just off of whatever, but that's not my cup of tea. So I can't really give y'all crypto information. But it's definitely been something coming up a lot. It's definitely been something coming up a lot. And even seeing all these different stocks and stuff tap into different crypto treasuries and this, that, and the third. Which I've been talking about the past few weeks, but I'm no crypto expert. I just want to be open and honest. I'm not gonna give you guys crypto information or anything like that. But you just let it do the same. I just let it do the let it do its thing, whatever. I just that's just something that I have for me. But I know people tap into crypto and they do crypto just like I do. Just like I do stocks. I'm just not in that crypto world like that. I just dibble and dabble. Yeah, y'all see how Y8C is not holding this. It can't get above this 375, right? It's having a hard time. It's capped right here. So it ain't doing much here. MGRM trying to hold this $6 line here. I day trade Miss Ty. I day trade mainly. Looking for possible bottoms in a stock. Looking for support and resistance. Possible bottoms. Looking for a bottom entry. Kind of get in, get out, and come out profitable essentially. So mainly day trading, but again, a lot of people tell me my style supports options trading, but your girl don't do that. Mm, Savage, you still in MRGM? MRGM, take my friend for a ride. BTCM. Oh, I didn't see you come down. I was over here yapping at the mouth. Your girl didn't get in. But BTCM, beautiful bounce off that bottom line there. Your girl is not in. I was over here yapping at the mouth, which is all okay. I was chatting while these charts was charting. BTCM. Good move, little buddy. Good move, little buddy. Your girl missed it, but good move, little buddy. XRP's at $3. Yeah, it was under three when I looked at it earlier this morning. But again, I don't really do it for real. All right, let's go. You got that stop loss. That's what I'm talking about. As long as you protect her, protect your account, and we move with the stock. Protect your account and move with the stock. Our little friend Wolf out here is wake. Wolf is transforming. You hear me? Who sings that Transformer song? I know what I'm talking about. Let me not do it. But Wolf is out here doing it. Wolf is holding this 150s line right here, this 155, 157 mark. Take down for a quick bounce right around here. Wolf is back on its way to the top. Wolf got a break. It has to hold above like 67-ish for it to find its next leg up. So it's having a hard time really passing that 65. Um you came out green though, right? As long as you came out green, that's all that matters. Congratulations. That's all that matters. Thank you so much for sharing the live tornado. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys are able to hit that share button for your girl, I greatly appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. We get to bring people in. We get to get them involved in the market, educate them. I don't care if they trade like me or do anything like me. The goal is to, the music is loud. I got you. The goal is to get people involved in the market. The goal is for them to have an understanding of what the market is, right? We don't care if they trade like me. They could be shorting. They could be looking for breakouts. They could be looking for, resistance. They could be doing for halt chases. They could be doing options. They could be doing whatever. The goal is to get people involved in the market. If there's nobody involved in the market, nobody is making money. If you have a stock and there's nobody there to buy it from you, it doesn't help anybody. Let me know if the music and the sound got better for you guys. Thank you so much for telling me, Savage. So just sharing the live, getting people involved, getting them educated about the market. Definitely is key. Yes, does it help me a lot? Yeah, but we're helping them help us help each other essentially. Um, no, the music didn't get better, or which part? Did it get any better? How about now? WOLF coming down. Let me see. Loving the choir though. I just lowered it again. You guys let me know. Does it sound loud for anybody else? It's good now? All right, cool. Good, good. For the sound, hit me right out. Producer. Sounds good. I have me over here unwiring this office again. All right. So let me see. I'm gonna scan around, guys, and it's what it's about to be 10:30. Sounds good. Awesome. It's about to be 10:30. I want to see if I can find another play. I would like to definitely tap into something else again. That BTCM would have been a good play, but being open and transparent, I completely missed that play. Because I wasn't really paying attention to it at the time. I was talking. Um, so let's see if anything else gonna come. Oh, WOLF. Monday's giving Friday vibes. Yeah, it's a little low today. It's a little low today. I feel like the stocks is a little low today. Nothing is pushing like we wanted to push on this good Monday. Um, let me see. COLF. Speak for me. Or IT will be an OT again. IT need a vacation. Lovely. Yeah, I am setting up mentorship. So I just got the e-course out for them. Well, the e-course been out for about 2 weeks now. So e-course is out now. So I was focusing on getting the e-course, making sure that they have the information that they need so they can start their bases. I am setting up a mentorship program, and sometime this week I am going to open to like doing like a one-on-one like trading consultation. Now I'm not going to be doing like one-on-one where it's like I'm setting up your computer or anything like that. But I think sometimes people start trading, then they kind of get stuck, or they don't understand why they lost money, or they don't understand where they went wrong on a trade. So I do plan on offering that to make sure that you may not need a full mentorship, right? You may just have a few questions on going through your trade or analyzing a trade that you went through or something of that sort. But I am currently now working on a mentorship program. Again, I'm trying to make sure it's something quality, something of value, and something that will benefit you guys, right? I don't just want to be like, oh yeah, I got a mentorship that's X amount of time and we just hanging out, kiki, and you're not getting anything from it, right? I don't think I personally for me, I don't think trading is that difficult. I try to like make it as easy as possible. But I am working on a mentorship program for you guys. It's not ready yet. Right now we just got e-course, and then we're gonna have one-on-one consultations coming probably sometime later on this week, or next week sometimes. You need me. You need me. I hope I'm beneficial to you guys. I hope you guys are learning. I hope you guys are earning. You're gaining profits. Growing. That's key. PMN. Gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm. DARE. Honestly, DARE. I didn't expect this out of you. You disappointed me. This is not what I expected from you today. Not on this Money Monday. I'm gonna fall right. What'd you miss, Esco Wife? We found that stock that was $1. We all closed our eyes. It went up to $1 million. It happened so fast, we all missed it. So all in all, you didn't miss much. I feel like the market is losing a little volume. Your girl was able to go in on SQNS and make a little trade here. We're just trying to see if we can find a few spikes to maybe try to find a ride here and there. That's PNM. Oh, Tornado, I hope the e-course has been you. Um, you got your lunch back, Savage. I know that's right. I like when we be trying to clap back, but you know, I tell y'all, don't be trying to clap back too hard because sometimes we try to clap back on these stocks and they be like, oh, yeah, you thought you was going to get me. You thought you was going to get me. They come back and get you. Lovely. It's hard to find trustworthy people. Yeah, you know, I understand. And that's why a lot of times for some people, it's, you know, they present the stock market as a hustle. And that's why I try to be open and honest. It's not a hustle. It's something that you actually got to put work into if you want to be profitable long term, right? A lot of times people presenting it as, you know, you come in, you put in, you know, $1,000, $10,000, and you're gonna make this big trade, and you know it's life changing. Can that happen? Yeah. But we got what, 77 people, 70 something people in the building right now, right in this room right now. The chances of all you guys putting in $1,000 and making $1 million immediately is slim to none, right? Comparing to encouraging and teaching how to make consistent money. If you gonna make $250, $300 a day, that's that's how much some people don't even make that in a full-time job, right? You can sit down for a few hours a day and do that and make that in a day. That can be life changing for you, and it continues to grow, right? You turn that 200 to 300 to 400 to 500 to 6, and then now you're touching 1,000, 1,000, 2,000. It can be life changing for you compared to, oh my gosh, I just got to make one $10 million trade and I'm just gonna be rich and change my life in one trade. It's a job essentially, right? Just like when you go get a job, you're working somewhere and they telling you, you know, you start in as a cashier, you know, then you become, you know, a trainer or management, you know, executive management. You work your way up, you learn, and you continue going. Um, but yeah, you know, hopefully my vibes matches with you guys and you guys are able to learn and earn. If you're able to do the course, I appreciate it. I generally hope it's beneficial for you guys. I try to be as reasonable as possible. For those who's been here, y'all know I try to give y'all way more than you're bargaining for. But the goal is to win. There's enough room for all of us to be, you know, out here. It don't change nothing. Taxes, ugh. You still on PMNN, Savage? What are you doing? Yeah. Get it, girl. My little friend SQNS and my little friend SQNS hanging on here. SQNS, you trying to get me the double dip? Um, oh, BTC. Yeah, you're lacking volume now. That's what we call you. Ah, it broke that 525 and look at it go again. Bottom for you. 525 holding this. We have cap at 542. At 540 at least. No, might play SQNS. Um, Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. All you guys that are new here, good morning. Good morning. My name is Jenny. I go by the Financial Doctor. I'm generally here every morning by 8:30 Eastern Time, share my trading journey. I'm trying to create a space where we come in, we have conversation, we talk about stocks, we make it fun, and we all come out profitable. The goal is for you to learn and essentially be able to earn some money at the end of the day. Side note, for those that's new here, please be in mind I do have there is somebody imposing to be on here. I won't DM you. I won't ask you guys for Cash App, crypto. I don't have a Telegram or any of that sort. I don't want you guys to get caught up in that. If you ever need anything from me, you can always go directly to my business page, Trading Financial Freedom. It is a business that I've owned for the past 5 years. So don't, Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, or any of that stuff. If it sounds fishy, it's not me, legit. If you're interested in the e-course, again, it's in the link in my bio. It's gonna take you to the section directly, where you're able to do everything, officially. No side business or anything of that sort. So I don't want you guys to get caught up or anything of that sort. Those that still been reporting and doing those things, I've been reporting it, but clearly they don't. I'm not gonna say they don't care, but it's still there. Essentially. So I don't want you guys to get caught up with that or anything. But other than that, welcome in. I hope you guys are learning. I hope you guys are earning. Or if not, at least enjoying the vibes and hopefully some. That's mm, on here. No, I don't do any options. Basic Jenny doing basic trading. But again, they tell me my style matches options, but I don't do options though. Like we're lacking some volume. I know no volume, no money. A girl don't move without that, baby. It ain't moving. It ain't for me. Are we winning today? Yeah, I played SQNS earlier and came out with a win on it. I was just looking at it to see if I could do a little double dip on it. Um, yeah, I played SQNS. That's the only one I played. I was trying to rock with DARE, but then it gave me them alarms, them red alarms. The girl didn't really tap into that. The green, green is a green, not the green I was looking for. I was trying to go on DARE. Honestly, can't complain with. No bus strike happening. It looked like somebody letting the air out of a bus, right? Somebody letting the air out. Esco Wife, thank you so much for my little squirrel cats. I greatly appreciate it as always, friend. I hope you in return are able to remain profitable. I appreciate you. Somebody's over there slowly letting the air out of us. DARE, yeah, it did. It popped to like it was holding like $9 or almost $9 if I'm not mistaken. Um, but I was looking for my balance, but it came down pretty drastically, so I wasn't able to get a bounce out of it. That's all. It did its thing. I'm not mad at it. It just didn't play my game, right? So sometimes you set up for something, you're looking for the stock to do something, the stock doesn't play your game, and that's okay. It just wasn't following my trading setup that I had for it. So I missed my entry. Some say, oh, why you didn't get in so early? That's not what I wanted to do. And it didn't come down to do what I wanted to do. No big deal. You move on. You look for something different, but it did very well. Some people came out profitable with it. People caught the morning run with it and came out profitable. Came out great. I'm just talking smack because I ain't get to tap in. SQNS. SQNS, eh? 525 holding you up, friend. Hmm? SQNS. Hey, big head. PMN doing this thing, Savage. If you're still here, I don't know if you're still here. PNM still holding that 70. Yeah, SQNS. I just finished telling you guys. I think I may want to tap into it a little bit, double dip on it, and see what it does. And you're like, hey, big head. I just needed to. I feel like it's lacking some volume though. That's my only concern with SQNS right now. But it is definitely trying to incline here. Just trying to get that stairway up. SQFT, let's go. Let's go. Look at you being patient and playing that long game. Oh, SQNS. Believe in it. SQNS to believe in me. Now, but if you're in SQNS, let's go. Let me know if you guys are in SQNS. I'm rooting for you. Somebody tell me. Give me, hype me up, y'all. Hype me up, guys. Hype me up. I played SQNS already. I would like to get back into SQNS. SQNS is doing this thing. If SQNS come back and rock with your girl, I'll tap into it. No big deal here, but I already played it. I'm happy for those that's in it. If you in it, let me know. Let me talk to the stock for you. Ooh. Ooh. Get above 562. You guys will see a nice next leg up. Get above that 62 for him. Take my friends for a ride, SQNS. Take my friends for a ride, SQNS. You on that SQNS bus? Let's go, Savage. We officially PG. Swag you in. Let's go. You always been PG. Let's go. Get above the 62. Get above 62 for my friends here. Put that pedal to the metal. SQNS, strap up your seatbelts, guys. Tie up your boots. Let me look at it here. Strap up your seatbelts. Tie up your boots. Ooh. Move with the stock. I don't know where you guys got in on. I think it has to pop 62. Pop 62, then I would say move with it again there. Right now, it's trying to squeeze itself out this little angle here. But pop 62, you guys will see a next leg up on this one. So let's see. It's definitely trying to hold. SQNS, okay, friend. Okay, friend. Hey, big head. SQNS. Come on, friend. Come on. It's holding. Move with the stock. Make sure you guys have a stop loss. Remember, the goal is not always making money, it's protecting your account. Protecting your account. Come on, friend. Pop it. Pop that 6 to 2. Mm-hmm. You want SQNS to pop 62. You don't want it to go below 540s, 545. You want it to hold above 545. Yeah. You want it to pop 562. Hold above 550. You don't want a 545. It should be a bounce. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to. 545 would be a bounce. 542 would be a bounce. Um, So hold above 550, I'd say. So we're good here. Right here, you guys are okay. As long as it's holding above that 550, it's solid here. I think it's definitely trying to squeeze itself out to 60. There you go. There you go. There. Ooh, SQ and S. There you go. You popped that 62, baby, and you took off. Let's go. Move with the stock, y'all. Move with the stock, y'all. Move with it. Protect your account, y'all. Take something at the top. Take a share, 2 shares, half. Do something, right? Let's go. SQNF, you ain't taking me for a ride like that, but I ain't even mad at you. Let's go. Congratulations. Y'all did that. Your girl's not in. I tapped in on SQNS. I took a win on SQNS. I was about to go back into it. I didn't go back in, but I'm 100% okay with it. Your girl is still green, and you guys are collecting over there. Now you wanted to hold that 62, right? You want to hold above 62 between 57 and 62 for you to try to get your next leg up. SQ and S, let's go. Let's go. Green hearts in the chat, guys, if you secure profit. Green hearts if you don't went green today. There we go. Get my friends right. Get my fam right here. Let's go, Taz. Congratulations on your profits. Let's go. Ah, let's go. Congratulations. That's what we talking about. Hold above that 62, baby. You look great. You look good. You look good. Savage, thank you so much for the gold. I appreciate it. I hope you in return are able to remain profitable. Savage, you still on SQNS? That made your Monday. Let's go, Swag. Amazing, amazing job. Good job. Congratulations. Let's go. I love it. SQNS came for the win for all of us today, boy. We were always able to tap into that little baby there. Let's go. Happy. Congratulations. That made up for our little sour patch we had this morning. Yeah, they just gotta hold holding the 62, 65 area. You're good right here. If you're still in, just move with the stop. Just put a stop loss. And let it run. Honestly, if you're able to take some, depending on your position side, if you're able to take some and move with the stop, right? That's the goal, is to move with the stop. Protect your account. If it's moving in the right direction, you know, it's not nothing alarming. It's not moving drastically right here. Honestly, it's moving beautifully. Baby steps with this thing here. I take baby steps with this thing here. It's doing an amazing job. Oh yeah, I think it can break 75. It's holding. Yeah, I seen that come up on my halt scanner. It just got halted at 42, I think it was. Um I think I halted at 42 or something like that. Give me a second. Uh, Jacob trying to get himself together down here. There you go, SQNS 71. SQNS is doing its thing. Mm, mm, MGRM. Yeah, I know NGRM was being purchased or acquired at like $4 or something like that, from what I remember this morning. It had a few spikes. It was holding that $5 mark or whatever. Um, that's what I was. That's what I remember off of NGRM off the top of my head. A second, but I'll look at it. SQNS just hold above 62. What's this thing? TROO. It comes back and you come back in like a few under a minute. Is it 11 MGRM? So with MGRM, I still have my same thoughts with MGRM. Is it holding up? Yeah. But MGRM, they came out, they were being acquired or acquiring around a $4 price point. So for me, it's pretty impressive that it's above $5. It's almost around $6. But that's just my personal perspective. I wouldn't look into it any I personally wouldn't look into it too much because it's already above the price point that they're looking at. So I think that's why we may not see too much action into it. But can it do its thing? Yeah, these stocks surprise us all the time. But that's just for me why I wouldn't look into it, too deeply with MGRM, based off of my trading style and so on and so forth. So yeah. So we cracked 62 here. So we cracked 62 here on SQ and S. Um, you wanted to hold 50 cents. I mean 50 cents, 550. You wanted to hold 550. TROO, I think just got halted down. Uh, the TROO got a quick pop and then got halted down. I was gonna look at something. I don't remember what it. Somebody asked if I made any plays today. Yeah, I played SQNS earlier, a little earlier. So I caught a SQNS, SQNS wave. Came out green on SQ. We have a few people I believe that's still in on SQNS right now. We're currently riding this wave here on SQNS doing this thing. But that's what I played earlier. That was a good ride. Let's go. Broken sound. I use different streams and different platforms to do research and a lot of noon, a lot of noon. Um, essentially, I'm not in any bindings with any of these companies or anything like that, so I don't name drop or do any of that stuff because I'm not gonna be rubbing my nickels together to make a dollar for them to be coming after me. But I do try to share as much information as I possibly can in an open space without placing myself. But feel free to stick around, I'll make it worth your while. worth your while money wise. Money wise. WINT, you're in. Yeah, I know you wanted to play that one. It's holding at 90 cents. It's holding at 90 cents pretty well. Will I jump in anything else? I wanted to jump in SQNS. I told them that I wanted to jump in SQNS around at 525 again. One, it had slightly passed the 525 area, so I didn't jump in it. And then I felt like it was lacking a little volume, but it went through and did what it did. So would I jump in anything else right now? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if SQNS does a solid little bounce, maybe. But again, I'm out green. So once I come out green, for me, a lot of times, like my following trades, I'm real careful because I don't want to give anything back. If you hang around here long enough, you'll notice that I'm not an aggressive trader. I'm not going to take 10, 15 trades in a day. You'll probably see me take 2, 3 trades at the most in a day, and I'm okay with one solid trade. And that's how I keep from losing because what I go in, I trust what I'm going in, and I look for something to go in. They see me here just sit out and call all these different stocks out. DARE, my bad, my bad, my bad. I see it. I hear you. I hear you. Let me look. But what is it doing? What am I missing? If it's not around the 570s, it ain't doing nothing for me. DARE is doing nothing for me here. I'll explain DARE to you guys in a second. But yeah, it's not doing anything. Please don't come in here spamming. You can come here and drop a stock, whatever, if you want us to look at it. But try not to spam the chat for me respectfully. Um, so I don't overtrade. I try to make my mark. I try to look for what I want to. I'm very patient. I'm very patient when it comes to trading. And that's how I keep my losses, right? So if my wins can outweigh my losses, that's a good thing. That doesn't mean I don't lose. The other day I think I lost two out of my 3 trades or something like that, or whatever. But not very often you'll see me miss. Um, I try to be patient and what I'm looking for. Gotta meet me where I'm looking for, do what I wanted to do. Essentially. They see me call out a whole bunch of plays today. I ain't play all of them. I played one. You know, I just played one. You know, uh, I came out green though. Yeah, Wolf did his thing. Strong pullback here. Probably want to see it do a little bounce around the 48. But thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, I hope I answered all the questions. Um, if I was looking for anything right now, it'd probably be like SQNS. Um, but I don't know that I'm gonna tap into anything. Being honest with you guys, I don't know that I'm gonna tap into SQNS. Thing would have my SDST. I think I looked at it this morning, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, let me get in it this morning if I remember. Okay, let me glance at it. Um, it's holding. I would still prefer. I would still. Yeah. I would still prefer if I was looking for an active trade right now. I would still prefer SQ. It's just me. SQST is holding, but if you look at it, it's really a sideways move here. It's been a sideways move for the past hour or so. Compared to this charting, you see these decrease. The stock is kind of setting itself up, and you have charting for you to kind of see. You can try to position. Does this look good that the stock is holding? Yeah, but it's not really giving you any information other than I'm hanging on. Is what this is telling me. Is I'm hanging on. A quick 540 bounce around this SQNS maybe. But you wanted to hold, if you're in it right now, you wanted to hold that wanted to hold that 560. Mid 540s, low 540s, possible. I don't know. Let's see what it does. Yeah, hey, we want to play with you. It says, hey, we want to play with you. SQNS said, I heard you looking for me. SDST said, I was talking smack about it. They gave us a pop. They gave us a strong candle here. SDST, I heard me talking smack. I just said this stock didn't go anywhere. It was moving across. And then he gave us a strong. It says, hey, I heard you was talking smack about me. It gave me a strong candle right here. Yeah, I think they listening to me. I'm gonna give these two a minute. See what exactly they're gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna tap into SQSDST. But you know, it got a little pop here. Just want to see what it's gonna do. If anything, I would have tapped into SQNS. But I don't think I'm gonna trade anything else for today. Being honest, your girl came out green. I'm comfortable with what I got. 100% with it. Happy you guys came out green, but I just want to see what they're gonna do. If they're gonna tempt me enough, tempt me with a good time here. Um, yes, yeah, okay, friend. Shut me up. Shut me up. No OT today. No, we're not having breakfast club today. Not having breakfast. Unless something crazy happens. You know, never say never. Moving. They started getting me in a chokehold around 11 o'clock. Started to get a hold of me. But the plan is to not have breakfast. But it was fun. Make a gotta schedule our breakfast club. It was fun. You bring the eggs. I need scrambled eggs. I need an omelet. Okay. Probably gonna have scrambled eggs today. I feel like I have scrambled eggs. They go SQNS. Both of them moving here. It's only 8 a.m. Where are you? On the other side. It's about to be 11 o'clock for me. All I had was coffee. Yeah, I know around 10 o'clock, around 10:30, 11 o'clock, my stomach start talking to me. Ain't talking stocks. Arizona. The weather is it hot? They go SQNS again. Came down and held that. It held that 550 line pretty decent. Like a little dip, a double dip. I would have got in around here. They held that 550 line pretty. It's doing its thing. Break 75, baby. Anybody still in on SQNS? Break 75. There you go. Come on. Take my friends for a ride. Tap me with a good time. SDST. SDST has shut me up at the bottom, and I'm not mad at it. Ain't no way. You're right. You're right, Star. Target price for whom? SQFT. 100%. SQ and Nas broke that 75. SQ and Nas broke that 75. I don't have a target price for anything. I'm actually not in anything already. I played SQ and F, got in, got out, came out green. I do have a few people in it. Right now your girl is just sitting back watching, cheering people on, doing the thing. I played SQ and S already. You're welcome. SQFT doing his thing. SDST doing his thing. These S's is rocking, huh? At this point, just pick your S and see if it's going to. I think Johnny headed out. Johnny still here? Wolf did his thing a little earlier. Yeah, it does. It give you a little morning pop. A morning. We on this judgment free zone here. Have a great day, Taz. Congratulations on your profit. I hope you have a good remaining of your day. Hopefully, we see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I'm about to head out in a few minutes. I'm gonna do a quick recap here. And your girl will probably be out. Enjoy my breakfast in privacy. Having breakfast club today. All right, Bill. Thank you so much for coming in and rocking with me. I appreciate you. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 8:30. Bring a friend. Rocking and rolling. All right, your girl's gonna do a quick recap. Girl's gonna do a quick recap of the morning. The girl's gonna do a quick recap of the morning, and kind of what we looked at, what we were interested in, and so on and so forth. So let's see, rock and roll with it, right? Um, what did I look at this morning? NKT, you gave it all back. Katie, you're welcome. Money making Monday. We sure did that today. We definitely made some money today. It was a little rocky though. If we're being honest, it was a little rocky for us this morning. Like a Monday, like our Monday. Be honest about it too. But rode that roller coaster. I was able to find and none. So I'm gonna do a quick recap of kind of like what we looked at and so on and so forth, and then we'll kind of go from there. Anything that you can continue to look at, and kind of go from there. Some of my faves from today that we looked at was BTCM. BTCM was another one that was in reference to, the whole crypto mining, Bitcoin rigs and things of that sort. They came out with that news this morning, so that's why they got their pop. Kind of looked at it. It lacked a little volume, nothing too crazy with it. Didn't really get in on that play. If it's able to pick up volume, get above some of the, possibly take a look at it and see what it's gonna do. SDST, trying to wake itself up. It was moving. I told you guys a few minutes ago. It was kind of moving sideways, and then as soon as I said something, it said it wanted to shut me up. Took a quick spike here, and then it's right back to this little comfortable area here. You can continue to look at it and see what exactly it do. DARE, y'all know I like DARE this morning. I told you I was interested in DARE during the market. DARE came right. They had great news about contraceptives, hormone-free contraceptives that they came looking for DRE to come out and be DRE. The market open and it said, yeah, we're not here to play. We're giving it all back. So it's been giving it all back and just been on a rolling hill down. So we didn't really do much with DRE. When the market opened, kind of let DRE do it. Nothing too. But I was open and honest. I did like DRE. I did think it had pretty solid news. It just took a big shift. Um, Another one that I was looking at or that I actually played was SQNS. SQNS, I played this one earlier today. Another one, involved in a whole Bitcoin cryptocurrency from this morning. So SQNS came out this morning, pretty solid. Held during free market, was a little rocky with volume. Once the market opened, it's finally started to balance itself out, right? Started balancing itself out. And then we set our guides and we set our lines. I mean, able to come in and take a little dip on this one around the 525 line right down here, 527. Took a quick bounce and rode this thing up and was able to come out green. And it kind of been holding this 525, 527 and S. I know a few of you guys just got out or are actually still in on the 525, this last 525 bounce right around here. So definitely one that you can continue to take a look at, see what exactly is going to be about the day. Above 570. It could stay above 550. Definitely has a good look, especially if you got in on a 525. You have room to kind of play with it. Just make sure you have a stop loss and you're protected. Our little friend Wolf also up in here. Jacob woke up this morning. Jacob did his thing once the market actually opened. You guys know Jacob, come in, do his thing, throw out a little bit, and then Jacob is back in hiding, on his way to hiding. So I don't think nothing too crazy to look at for Jacob right now. SQFT came out. Free market SQFT had a nice pop. SQFT again once the market opened, is really here to play. SQFT got halted times. Solid run here. Definitely one that you can continue to take a look at for the day. Now. And look for spot, possible bounce areas and support areas for you to kind of go in and go green. Hopefully go green on SQ. But majority of us today we played SQNS. Majority of us played SQNS. Some of us played DARE. A lot of us were able to come out profitable and came out green. So that was a little rocky. The stocks wasn't flowing how we wanted to flow. We just had to be kind of patient with it and kind of go through and see where we wanted to find. So that's why a lot of times for me, I like to let the market open out and then see where exactly I want to, kind of go in and make my mark. Alex, good morning. Thank you for coming in. You're new here. Welcome in. I'm about to get off. But welcome in. I hope you were able to catch something or hear something at all, or hopefully it was some kind of benefit to you at all. But I'll be back tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. All those that joined me today, I greatly appreciate you guys coming in and rocking with you. For those that's new, and my name is Jenny. I go by the Financial Doctor. I'm here every morning about 8:30 Eastern time. I share my trading journey, open space, come in with conversation. We talk about stocks, we talk about housing, budgetings, and things of that sort. But at the end of the day, we try to have a good time and be profitable, encourage each other, and cheer each other. Everybody's goals come out green. So it's just a space where you can come in, you can learn and learn. Coming in, welcome in. Come back tomorrow, guys. Out with us tomorrow, see what it is that we do. Those that in trading, you're looking for, guidance in trading. We're trying to find a foundation. I do have an e-course available. If you click the link in my bio, you can tap the section course. It'll take you directly to that page to give you access to the space, which would also give you access to the course community. So if you want to rock with it, and really learn and get into the trading world and things of that sort, I definitely encourage you to kind of do that. Keith, cousin, friend. Good morning. Yeah, Jacob's still out here. Keith rocking with us. Bradley, work got you. It wasn't too crazy today. It wasn't too crazy today. Um, but we rode. I feel like we rode that wave pretty well. It was rocky. Like it gave us some hype, gave us a that gave us hype, gave us a pullback, and I was kind of like, yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are we going? Are we not going? What are we doing? And I think a lot of us were able to settle in pretty solid wins. Again, Money Monday, Green Monday, we can't go wrong with that, right? Green is it just wasn't like a crazy hype. I know I'll be looking for crazy hype. Mondays is my day. Mondays is my day, but it was okay. I felt like a lot. But it's cool. Hey, my friend. But other than that, I hope you guys go out, have an amazing day. If you are able to love up on my videos, love up on my page a little bit, do all the things that they're asking you, I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we ain't pick a name for. We can talk about it tomorrow. And let everybody have open space for see what we rocking with. um, but I will be back tomorrow morning, 8:30 Eastern time. If you guys need anything, feel free to reach out to me. Once again, out in this big world of race. Thank you for coming in and rocking with your girl. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great day, Derek. Thank you for coming in and rocking with your girl. See you tomorrow. See you, Daystar. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.